Hello boys, and welcome to a special bonus episode of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. This will probably end up being the most popular one, just a fair warning, I'm not sure though. It depends on how the thing actually works. We'll see much later. Anyways, so we could choose between several different events to play here. For this mode, we're going to be playing all Tokyo 2020 events once, win or lose. We don't care, we're just doing them because we can. We could change the settings if we want, but I'm not going to change them because, let's be honest, I kind of need it. So, we're able to select characters this time, and that's the only difference that will happen. I'm going to, select Yoshi for this, or actually for all of them, to make things interesting. We're just gonna see how we stack up against the competition. Obviously this is just gonna be an all events match. I'm not gonna go for all golds because that'll take too long, but I will definitely try and play some of them at the very least. Anyways, we're gonna go for all events and just hope for the best. I believe this one is mash A and then hold B to go. Yoshi has the ability to run fast, so that helps out a lot with this. Again, because this is 1-star sides, it's pretty easy. So here's a thing you didn't get to see. Every time you finish an event, you get an award ceremony at the end. And the award ceremony determines what happens between different stuffs. Keep in mind, each of the characters have different versions of this. This is an interesting one. Triple jump's kind of tough. There you can see the foul. Okay, well I don't need to check the controls. That was really weird for some reason. I pressed X. I pressed X and it didn't do anything. The timing on this is obviously the most difficult. I've not been able to protect the timing even once. There we go. A little bit better. At least we got ourselves in there. I'm not gonna take too long on all of these because someone's probably already did them. There we go. Finally got close to perfect timing. And there you see it checks to see if we actually got it on the right time or not. And there we did it just before the bar. Almost an Olympic record there. That was a huge improvement for our thing. So yeah, we get to do all these while having fun with Yoshi. Well, I could do a different character. I prefer to use Yoshi, so this will be a little bit different than most events. Instead of seeing all the characters, we're gonna just using Yoshi. Each of them have their own different versions. This one I kind of just went crazy with, but I still need to do some stuff. Also, I have advanced versions. You can get a Y boost by pressing A, B to switch stances, and you can relay with a stance. That's weird. Landing boost is probably the most important. But anyways, we have to jump on specific stuff, and ollie each of the individual jumps to do stuff. I need to forget. Pull off as many tricks as you can. Alright, let's go for it. This is kind of tough to get on the central spot, which is what I'm trying to get onto, except it's not working. Of course, all of these are on the easy mode difficulty, so we'll be destroying the CPUs in this. But it's fine. I just want to have fun, let's be honest. So as long as I have fun, that's alright. This one's a little bit more crazy. So for looks at it, we're gonna actually have to build a team here, so I'll pick my personal favorites. Tails, Peach, and we'll add Mario in for fun. So we get multiple characters to pick from this time. Team Blaze versus Yoshi. Okay, let's do this. And in a Rugby Sevens match, it just lasts 1 inning, but you could also adjust it to be different. And we just have to press A and A to pass, or whatever. We just pass and move to try and get to the center, and then we kick, and we get to the end, and then we do super dashes. And we could switch characters in defense, so that's a thing that I should remember. Beyond that, it's just the same as before. Now it's a little bit more interesting because instead of just doing the same thing before, alright. Again, Rugby Sevens is essentially the USA football. I like how apparently it's called a chai. Obviously that's not what it's supposed to be. In case you're wondering, Rugby Sevens is supposed to be your Rugby Sevens is supposed to be football. And the thing that I showed you where you throw the ball into the side, most people prefer to call it touchdown. So yeah, we're going to refer to it as touchdown, even though it's called try. I'm guessing that's in Japanese, they call it try. But in the actual game, it's supposed to be called other stuff. Of course, in easy mode, they're not really playing the best. It's a little bit trickier to do. Okay, let's super tackle with Yoshi. Doesn't really change anything. Really? A power dash stopped just like that? Nice, we blocked it. We get a bonus for using that to our advantage, which is cool. Okay, nice. This is going pretty well so far. Remember, like I said, when I mentioned playing all events, that doesn't necessarily mean playing all events on hard mode, because you know me, I'm not the best at this. I'd much rather just set a good objective than do other stuff. Oh gosh. Doing all events takes a lot longer than what you would think, especially with different stuff. Badminton, we already did doubles the last time, so we are gonna only do singles this time. Because we already saw doubles. Move while your players retain the shuttlecock. Your character will automatically move to receive if left standing still. Press A while tilting to hit the to the left side of the card. Press A while tilting to hit it to the right side. Press A on its own to hit it to the center card. When a super card is full, press and hold R to do a super shot. And Yoshi is fast at moving in this. And we get tails. We get random competitors in the singles mode, so we may end up facing a different person each time. And here's a couple secrets. We can also shoot to the rear of the court and the front of the court in addition to the left and right sides. Of course, the last time I did this, I kind of just move it around as much as I can. I believe the CPU was actually on a higher level on the second one because, again, as you get further in the game gets a little bit more difficult. So I assume they were upgraded to level 2 and then level 3, and I think Zaz in table tennis was level 3. Also, speaking of the secret characters, what I think is really interesting, and you probably already saw it, is if a character goes all the way to the end. That was very close. That was a slow one. You see, I always assume they're all gonna go fast, but that's fine. Super shots are very hard to block anyway. So we're just gonna throw our super shot instead. And there we go. That's gotten us the win. But yeah. I do feel like the AI's gotten a little bit more challenging. But yes, in case you haven't already known, there are secret AI that you can play against. And when you play them in the story mode, you can select them in the modes if you want. So you could select Zaz if you want as a character, but only in table tennis. Nothing else. You cannot select them in anything else. And now, this is going to probably seem really weird, but I'm going to ignore discus throw for a while because discus throw is one of the only ones that unfortunately forces the use of the motion control, which is kind of annoying. And this one's literally just the same as before, but we have to press B to jump as we approach each hurdle and make sure not to hit any. Safety is priority. But not hitting them is also priority as well. I like the variety of competitors that appear in solo mode, because previously it's just one. Of course, in hard mode, they would all be going a lot quicker than this. Same for online. Making it a lot more precise, but here we're just here to enjoy the events. I'm not interested in necessarily trying to win every single thing. Alright, boxing now. Yoshi is good at countering people. Oh, we get to face Amy! Oh, I feel terrible for what's gonna happen, probably. But anyways, we have X and B to use, which can all be timed with different stuff. And if we hold L and move up, we can block, but we can't really counter. And we can do uppercuts as well. Let's try one of those to see what happens. And she is just getting beat up there. So apparently the key to this is to combo them as close as you can. So that's interesting. This game has a momentum swing, so if you hit an opponent multiple times, that's when the damage really increases. I know it's coming. I just know it's coming. But oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. KO.
A round 1 KO. Well, that's definitely an improvement from the last time. Poor Amy didn't stand a chance there. Although not all the characters are good at the different events, these events do definitely have things that make them better. Oh, and we have to pit 2 characters again. I'm gonna do Yoshi and Peach together this time. My best record on this is Luigi solo. Interesting. We have to charge as the start thing vanishes. And we just paddle by moving left at a specific time. And we have to move it at same time as Peach. So we have to go exactly at the same time here. This time we have 4 competitors though, instead of just 1. That beat the newest record by quite a bit. Cool. Again, our opponents are pretty far behind us here. This quick event's getting bad for you or not? Who knows? There's quite a few stuff. Canoe. And table tennis. Oh boy, this is the one that was really obnoxious. We already did singles, so let's just do doubles and see what happens. Press X to toss the ball. Press X again at the right time to serve the ball. Your character automatically move in addition, but you have to hit the ball. Apparently I have to press X, but the game never tells me that, which is kind of strange. This one we will change a little bit. Yoshi and Tails will be together this time. The reason why I'm picking these is these are my personal 2 favorites from other stuff, and oh, we're playing against storyline character again. That's what I say from now on whenever we play against Luigi, because that's a thing. So yeah, see, we actually have to press X to hit to the left, hit to the right with that, charge power with L, and then press X, and we can actually do other stuff. Backspin to the left with B, Y to the left, and right side spin to the right with A. So we can actually use either one to do it. The game, I feel like the controls on this are poorly mentioned, so what I'm gonna do is probably just spam the ball like crazy and hope for the best. Keep in mind, we have a CPU with us, so it's gonna be a little bit different. And it's a 5-point match. Nice charge shot for the win there. If you press X while it's flying up, you'll automatically do a spike, which is a cool thing to remember. I was not ready for that for some reason. So yeah, the smashers are what really win you the game. I believe my opponent was on medium. Though, to be fair, even if it was on easy, I wasn't returning it more than half of the time. Like, right there. And there you see, if you hit it light at any point during the run, you just do some stuff. Of course, I didn't even have to do anything half the time. Tails carried me through that. I think Tails was a good choice of a partner. I like how they still put other characters in there just to create some competition, but in Quick Match you only face off against one of them. In online mode, I think it's more like a tournament, actually, which changes it a little bit. 4 times the 100-meter relay. This one I am going to change up a little bit. In addition to Yoshi, I'm going to put some storyline characters here to make it more interesting. We're going to put in Luigi, Sonic, and Amy. 2 of the early characters that you play with. I could have actually just done other stuff, but again, I want to have some interesting fun with it. I am going to play Yoshi in all missions, but when I have a chance to pick teams, I'll try and show off other characters. And for those of you who don't remember 4 times relay, it's just like the regular dash thing and or super dash, but you have to press Y to pass the baton to someone. And I forget. Press Y as the yellow rain overlaps the dark rain to pass the baton and get the next runner a burst of speed. The yellow rain is pretty rare to see though. Okay. So it's just A and Y literally. Here we go. This time we have 4 teams instead of just 1. And you can see we have to use our super dash kind of early.
Oh yeah! Go, go, go!
Oh yeah!
Since that was bad, we're gonna retry it. Thankfully, the retry is pretty quick. I don't want to retry too many times. Looks like you don't want to even use Super Dash at all for this first little bit. Because, in reality, you kind of just want to keep your speed going up to the next character. Now you want to use it. I completely forgot I could just do that. Almost a record there. That was much more around the performance I expect. Cool. We did it. Again, we're trying to pick different teammates just to spice things up a little bit. Let's be honest, maybe Sonic in the last spot would have been better, but oh well. Good at power climb, so he does the best power climb. I didn't get a good record, and there's 61 meters to still go, so let's do stuff. We have to move the sticks to select a hold and then grab it with L or R at the right time. And then super climb with L and R together. And we release the stick to do stuff. I'm trying to select this one. Good. Well, we improved quite a bit there. It's still kind of difficult to do fast. Again, am I interested in improving it too much because that would take way too long? So I just thought we would do at least one attempt to do other stuff. The best way to do this seems to be to just go extremely risky and go for other stuff. Other than that, though, it's literally just mash L or R at that timing and try and get to the top. Cody's kind of weird. I forgot which one's which. Oh, now Princess as well. Okay. Princess Peach is coming into the fray. How do we play again? There's also a takedown as well. That was a nice, interesting counter there. So when the Y button appears, you just press it to get a counter. That was a little bit harder. Peach was trying to block a lot. That made it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. You can press R to just charge a super dodge straight up, okay. Swimming's another one that's kind of interesting. And there you see we're able to select Wendy at swimming. It only appears for this event. Nothing else, which I think is kind of interesting. This one's kind of weird because the game doesn't really tell you what to do. Quickly tilt the stick down or up for a helpful speed boost. And you want to use this at the end again. This is an end game thing. Because it'll tire you out if you go too fast. So we'll have to just learn our swimming style. Well, here we go. I hate doing this, by the way. As you might have guessed, actually doing this can take a little while. Because for one, you don't even know what you're supposed to do. Oh, jeez. Ugh. As you might guess, this one has arguably the most complicated controls ever. Like, it's hard not to know which one to actually do properly. Like, right now I'm trying to learn which control works what. And obviously if I do Pathetic in the Feint, I don't want to have that count. So, we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm just terrible, man. There must, I'm just gonna have to keep on practicing this until I get it right. Holy crap, this event is hard, by the way. There, I completely forgot to turn the stick at R because I'm so used to it being A. The problem is I don't know which stroke is the best. Ah, so stupid. Now that I think of it, these controls seem way too difficult to do normally. I may or may not have to actually change it so where I just shake it down instead, because holy crap, alternating up and down is crazy. So it's either up and down alternatively or simultaneously. It's hard to know. I'll have to figure out what it is. Right now I'm confused what I actually do, because the character isn't necessarily okay, it was alternating from left to right. That's what made it so difficult. Well, that took longer than it needed to. That's one where you may want to use the motion controls for, because the buttons seem really difficult to master. Good to know that I probably won't want to do that event in online. Jeez, fencing. Oh, we could do team as well here. Well, we're doing that, obviously. B to parry high. And B to, the total amount of points will determine the winner. We're gonna put Waluigi in here just to have some fun. We're bringing the main storyline character back into this again. And we have Eggman as our first opponent. Alright, got him. Now we have Waluigi versus Mario. Jeez, he's quick. I blocked his super parry. That was perfect. Alright. Okay, we won. Remember, the total points determine the winners. Again, like I said, we already saw sales in that, so it makes sense. Okay, this one we could actually use different stuff for, right? I have an 85 in this, by the way, which is ridiculous. Run repeatedly, charge power by holding X. Then throw with X. As you reach the throw area, hold X to charge your throw. Tilt the stick to set the throwing angle, then press X to throw the javelin. The best throwing angle is 35 degrees. Right, let's go for this. Good start. That beat the other opponents, so at the least we are finishing them off in this one. Got the super throw, 34. And that's a new record as well. That's the second of the new records. Which gave us an achievement for getting a new Olympic record in that, which is cool. Now, a lot of the other achievements in some of the events we already got because we already saw them one time. Well, now we're on to surfing, which was a little bit trickier. I believe we were on medium mode, which had Rosalina doing some annoying stuff. This time we have 4 free players with unknown numbers currently. Quick turn with B. Earn points by throwing checks. Press A to begin palling. Waves can vary in length, so be sure to catch a good one. Tilt the stick to turn in that direction. Press A to do an aerial check. Type the direction turns what direction A is tilted. When a super card is full, press R while holding A to do a super check. Ah! I got stuck. I had a cool combo going for the longest time, but then things just happen. Okay, we defeated them this time. Mostly it must have been on, like, medium or something, because these guys did not do as well as I did. So yeah, the game definitely does have its difficulty curves of its own. I mainly just tried to keep a good combo going, and that's about it. Now for football. This one will be new because we haven't actually done the full mode this time. Press B to pass the ball to a teammate, hold the B for a long pass or cross. Press A to shoot the ball, hold the button to increase your shot speed. Watch out, holding for too long will cause you to overshoot and miss a goal. Press L and R to enter super mode for faster dribbling. Pass for a teammate to speed up this dribbling as well. While in super mode, press A to do a super shot. If you pass to multiple teammates during a super mode, your shot will become a super shot. We get to do this. We're gonna bring some big boys in this time. We're gonna bring in Vector, we're gonna bring Wario in, and we're gonna bring in... sure, Bowser as well. This one tends to benefit from having slightly better stuff, and we'll just stick with the regular offensive stuff. Cause yeah. And we're facing off against... Oh, Fetty. One of the team members is Dr. Eggman and Waluigi. So we have two rivals already. I just feel like having some big boys will make this a little bit more interesting. So yeah, let's do this. So it's literally just moving around and passing the ball to your opponents. Well, obviously getting a foul is not the best. I moved the left stick. That was dumb. Ah! What a waste. This is kind of tricky to control. I don't like this one bit. We're gonna retry from the beginning. Really? Really? You managed to sneak that in on me? Well, I'm gonna let you know what I think of that in a minute, because I am going to try and do that. As you might have guessed, this is my first time playing this event. When I have the first time playing events, I tend to do very terrible. So let's actually check for a second. How do I do defense? B to steal, A to slide tackle. Okay. So I should be spamming B. That's what I should be trying to do. Ah, again, I wasted it. I've wasted it pretty much every single time. My problem is I'm so focused on doing some specific button that I've completely forgotten how to do other stuff. We're gonna have to wait on Tails' ear. That was way too far away, let's be honest. Yeah, we might be retiring this event a couple of times. Apparently that's not allowed under the rules. Knowing what causes those could be a little bit more important. Ah! What a pointless waste. Immediately stealing the ball and forcing us back into this stupidness again. Trying to get this to work. Here we go. At least nobody scored that time. Because the last time our team was doing terrible. What did they just do? As you can see, I don't really have clear intentions on how to actually do this. So you know what we'll really do? We'll just spam this and hope for our best. There we go. Clearly, we need the super shot to score a goal. That finally got us past this annoying game. Please. Okay, we stalled long enough. Again, in modes like this, it just seems random whether or not you win or not, and it's also doesn't help that this was my first time in this event. Ouch. Annoying. Gymnastics, the trick mode. Okay, this guy's a super moves. We need to bounce with our character to turn interactions. Alright, here we go. Zero. There we go. That's a bigger improvement. The bounce technique was off by quite a bit, but it was fine. That's more around the record that we want to see, so I'm glad I got that on my first try. And yes, some of these games do take a little while. And you'll probably not see me win all of them. I'm just trying to. Team Archery again. So you have to hold L to raise your bow, then hold R to draw a bowstring. Use the stick to aim or release R to shoot the arrow. Because the arrow lands to a bullseye, the better score. 2 consecutive scores of 9 shots will make your next shot a super shot. The team's final score is determined by the combined score of all team members. I'll pick Bowser Jr. for this one just to have some fun. Again, we're trying to show off as much characters as we can. I can't get my bullseye for some reason. There we go. Super. Okay, let's make this quick. 10. Missed the 9. Now 40 meters. Nice! Got the middle. .9. It was kind of a weird win. Okay, that's good enough, as long as we stay close to the end. Okay, we're destroying them right now, which is good. Too bad we didn't get more than one super shot. Getting the actual super shot can take a while, potentially. That took a long time to get over there. Okay. We did it. We won. In team mode. And yes, this doesn't include the alterations of the singles or team modes, because we already did modes of that, so I just did that to try and do some interesting stuff. Well, we're getting really close to the end. The last few events are coming up pretty soon. Now we have equestrian. We have individual last time, so of course we're doing teams. This one was really difficult the last time. We're going back to Peach for the second one. Alright, let's do this. That was way too early. Alright. 107 for them, so at least they didn't do any better. I used it at the end to try and get something better, and we did much better than the last time. Almost a new record. Almost a new record. It was really close. We got a 55 at the end. If Yoshi's run had not been bad, we would have gotten it. It's fine now. Alright, boys. Time for the hard one again. The way I'm gonna do it this time is there's actually controller change, so just gonna press minus and plus right here, and then press L and R on my separate controllers, which in this case are the two sticks. Press A, and from there we should be able to select discus throw and do that. Even though it says buttons only, that's not actually two. Now we have to hold your controller so your thumb presses A. Like this. There we go. We get a couple practice sets, so we may as well do that. Okay, there we go. Obviously, we're not gonna take a full foul yet. But I also want to make this go fast. Good. Okay. I knew our second one could be better. Nice. 65. There we go. Somehow on our first try, we won. Despite not, doing the best there. And yes, that is the only controller where we can't do the same thing here. So, because of that, we have to press plus and minus to basically keep on switching the controllers in order to do that. That's the only event that uses that. Otherwise, it's mostly okay. It's just that it could be better. Dream Racy actually has a few more modes in addition to its star modes. There's like map 1, map 2, map 3. Again, I'm just gonna do it just to finish it though. This is an 8-player crazy match. Hold for the start and ollie to jumps, then glide and maintain balance and super check to advance through very quickly. Here we go. Dream events are the finale to this. That was weird. They knocked to you. That was a mode interruption there. The guy literally did his right as I was about to attack. Ruined my trick. Again, we can't really do anything about it. Obviously, this was on the hardest difficulty, because that was like nothing compared to that. But they still tried hard. I was getting lightninged like crazy and slowed down quite a bit. Now for Dream Shooting, which has teams and individuals. We'll do team mode. And again, we can use alternate controls with the right stick to do stuff. This time I'm gonna throw Team Green in here, Yoshi and Luigi together. With single Joy-Con you have to use motion, but with this we're able to use with our stick. And we can reset the camera by simply pressing a stick, which is kind of interesting. L and R. A, B, and X. Obviously, you just want to get a combo as best as you can. Ah! 2 misses interrupt to a combo. It's always really annoying when that happens. Someone's near me. I actually used the multi-shot to my advantage for once. Alright, we did it. Now during karate. Teams. Press A to punch. When 3 punches are allowed to knock your opponent. Press Y to kick. While you can't repeatedly, 1 kick is enough to knock your opponent down. Hold A or X to turn your punch or kick into the power strike. The power charge your longer range will be. I'm gonna put in Mario with me this time. Trying to change stuff. And yeah, we're in Mushroom Kingdom for this. This one kinda had some bad RNG last time, which is weird. I'm gonna try and do some power stuff. Nice charge shot. Wow, we absolutely dominated this now. Again, I could have done this on a higher event, but keep in mind, some of these I barely were able to win, and it's level 1. Just keep that in mind. We have already finished all of the events, by the way, so leave a like if you guys enjoyed, rate, subscribe, and in the next one, we will be doing the Tokyo 1964 events instead, which are a little bit different. Until then, though, leave a like if you enjoyed, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hope you enjoyed the bonus episode, by the way.